views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. What we said? Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Ooh, hello. Welcome, everyone. How are you doing today? Are you doing amazing? Have the week been treating you very well? Come on. So today we're chasing goals. Today we have 2 more months left back in the year. Can you believe it's the end of November? Not November. I'm going too fast. But can you guys believe it's actually the end of October already? Like my birthday was just in 2 weeks ago, October the 12th, and I had a blast. Yes. Beep, 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 beep. It was so amazing. I had to thank God. Thank you, Father, for another year, another blessing, and for new opportunity, for new wisdom, and actually on this spiritual journey that I am, making me understand myself and figuring out my path and my purpose on this land. So I just had to take that moment to give God thanks. Thank you, Father God. You are amazing, God. I can't sing. Don't clap me. But I just come real quick just to give you guys some, I would say, inspirational Monday. I have to give you guys some insight. The year is ending. We're in the 4th quarter and we only have 2 months remaining. It is just crazy. But before we get right into things, before I go and give you guys my inspirational word for today, yes, welcome to Samanta Sanctuary. Let's go. We're about to get into that peace of mind, because let me tell you guys, I'm in my quiet era. I am in this silent mode, and it's like God is staring me in my lane, and I'm trying to figure out, because let me tell y'all, the devil been trying me. He been trying me, and I'm going to keep it 100. Yes, on Stay in Your Lane, we keep it 100 because it's all about being you, being vulnerable, creating a safe space, and actually so everyone can be themselves, right? You got to come to the truth. Be your truth, live in your truth, stand in your truth, so others can actually accept your truth, your true authentic self, which is you. So I know I've already gone over 2 minutes. Before we go, remember, guys, before I get right into it, please go and check out the last episode. It's amazing. Yes, I really got into some things. Check us out on Stay in Your Lane on YouTube, and also Stay in Your Lane on the Spotify. Don't be afraid. Search for Essex County College on YouTube. You'll definitely find us. Or type in Stay in Your Lane and you would definitely find me, your girl with the big afro. And just know that we're carving out our lane. It's a work in progress. We're building the foundation right now. We're taking our time. And you know how the foundation go, right? You know when you're actually building something, right? You got to put an action plan in place. You got to start from the ground. You can't really start from the top. It's not going to happen because everything is going to crumble. Yes, it's going to crumble all the way down. So right now I'm in my foundation stage where I'm doing trials and errors. So I'm not perfect, but God said I am in his eyes. So for that, I have to thank him. But in all honesty, right now, I'm in the foundational path of this podcast, and my vision and mission for this podcast, it's so broad, and I want to take my time in cultivating that so it can be meaningful, because my podcast is just not a regular podcast. This podcast is about my life, my testimony, and giving others a platform to come on where they feel comfortable and actually giving their testimony also. The troubles and trials and trauma and everything that they have overcome, the way how they have reevaluated their life, if they have steered out of their lane, the way they're trying to find their purpose, the way how they're just staying in their lane and trying to figure out things. I want to be able to touch the masses. I want to be able to help others. You understand? I want to inspire others. I want to motivate others. And that's my mission. Maybe I'll be an inspirational speaker, a motivational speaker, a motivational coach. I don't know, but I kind of feel that in my soul. Like, honestly, I kind of like feel these days God has been speaking with me, and even though the devil has been trying me. So today we're freestyling it, but I just come in today with a word just to give you guys a word of inspiration for anybody that has not feel like they haven't accomplished anything from the here start, or they're feeling stuck in a mood, feeling stuck where they can't figure out things. They're feeling uninspired. They're not feeling their creative self, or you're just trying to figure out yourself and you're beating up yourself and thinking, there's only 2 months remaining in the year and I haven't achieved anything. Don't feel like you're alone. Know that God is with you, okay? Don't beat yourself up. Let's get to the drawing board. Let's put an action plan together. Because listen, once you're breathing, don't mind my accent, but once you're breathing, there's always life. There's always hope. Today may be hard, but tomorrow is better. It's a new day for you to get back up and get things together. It's never too late for you to dust yourself off, get back up, and get to it. You understand? Sometimes we kind of like procrastinate. If you have been procrastinating since January of 2024, we're in October. Let's get it. Let's go. Ready, set, goals. Let's figure out. If you can't figure out your lane, what is my purpose? What am I doing here today? God, what is it? Why did you brought me on this line? Whatever you're thinking in your mind that you think you should have achieved already or you want to achieve, I want you to get that book. I want you to get a 2024-2025 planner. I want you to get a book. And I want you to write down your thoughts. And we're going to do this thing together because I am doing it right now. You understand? I have a lot of stuff that I've written down in different books. I'm about to this weekend go to the Five Below store because you can get every single thing right there in the Five Below store. And I'm about to get me a 2025 planner. And this is the first time I'm doing this. And everything that I've been in my head about, I'm going to write it down. Everything that I vision my life to be, or for me to be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, I'm going to write it down. I want you guys to do the same. However you vision your life, I want you to put it down. Whatever you think has stopped you from achieving your goal from January, now we're actually in October, I want you to write it down. Whatever has been making you feel stuck, I want you to write it down. Wherever you vision yourself of going, or the career that you want, or the path that you want to go in, the lane that you want to go in, I want you to write it down. Because sometimes we're so stuck. The reason why I say that, right? Listen.
Who you telling?
All of y'all, come here. Come straight. I want you guys to listen real keenly, right? As I said to you guys, I'm not no certified coach of anything, but I found this podcast to just give my authentic self and whatever come to my thoughts when I'm doing Samanta Sanctuary, when I'm doing, it's an inspirational Monday, you understand? And I'm just talking because this right here is food to my soul too. I have nothing written down. It's just coming from my mouth. Whatever I'm thinking, whatever God want me to say, this is just what's happening, because in reality, I need to implement it with myself, or have done it before, or currently I'm about to do it. I'm on the path. As I said to you guys, I'm on this new spiritual journey, and I've did the episode prior. It's called The Rebranding, right? Life After Trauma. And I'm in my testimonial era. And these last few days has been very reflective. And I've been owning where I'm at. And I think things and change start with acceptance. Once we accept certain things and knowing, okay, yes, I fall short. Yes, I didn't do this. Yes, I messed up. But I could always turn it around because what? God hasn't given up on you. He has not. He's right there. You understand? He has given you a chance for you to make things right. So don't beat yourself up, as I said earlier. Don't. You understand? So right now, as I said to you guys, with me being in college and coming to college, I just feel like it's God's plan. It's God's plan. And I used to be mad and upset about things that I've failed to achieve and where I should have been before and where I'm at currently right now in my life, and seeing maybe friendship that I've fell out with, friends that I've fell out with, where they're at in their life. And there was one time where I was looking at, oh, why this person, look at this person that I've helped. And they just leave me dry and leave me weary and suck the energy out of me dry. And look at them right now, prospering and shining. And I used to be mad, and I used to have resentment in my heart. And I used to lack forgiveness. I had a close friend that really hurt me. And she said something, and it really affected me for a long time. And I hold a resentment. And these days, I have to be praying to the Lord, like, God, this journey that I am on, I want to have a free mind. I want to be able to be focused. And God, help me to figure out my lane, my purpose, because there is so many lanes that I've been swerving from one lane to the next, and it's like I can't reach a destination. I just keep going in traffic, and it's like something is not right. So I go back to the conversation of what I was saying earlier. For 2025, let's get this done. Don't beat yourself up if you feel like you haven't achieved what you have set out to achieve in 2024. It's 2 more months in the year. Let's get it together. You still have a chance of getting it together. For all my college students, I want you to stay focused. Set the goals. We're in the spring, we're in the fall semester. Winter semester is coming up. We're going to finish the semester, and we're going to finish it strong. There's a reason why we're here today at this position that we're at. You understand? Sometimes we may want certain things, and God has other plan for us. And at the moment, we may be very angry and mad, like, God, why am I not achieving this? Why did you do this? Not knowing that you can't see the vision that God have for you. But just know that he's developing your story, and he's building that foundation, and that foundation he's working on it. Have patience with yourself. Understand. Get in tune with yourself. Write down those goals and the things that you're afraid of. Because there's 2 things that killed dreams. There's 2 things. And as I'm learning, it's fear and procrastination. We procrastinate a lot. We get stuck in our head. And if many of you out there is like me, I get stuck in my head. And I think about a lot of things, and I feel like, oh no, I don't want to do this because this may not be good enough. I don't want to do that because what would these people think, or what would that person think? And I'm finding that newfound confidence again back in myself, in knowing that whatever I do, I'm going to do it with confidence. I'm going to do it with God first. And I don't care who want to judge me. I'm going to own my story because it's my glory. We're going to put that on a t-shirt. We're going to put that on a t-shirt. Yes. We're going to put that on a t-shirt. But I say that to say, let's get it together. The year is not ended as yet. Whatever you have to do, put those goals, those long-term and those short-term goals to work. Put them in an action plan and let's do it one step at a time. You understand? They said it takes like 30 days for you to get into an habit, 21 days for you to get into an habit. Let's start doing it. Whatever you've been procrastinating about, take the first step. Tiny step lead to big step. You got to creep before you walk, right? We don't run when we're a baby. We don't just get up and run. No. What happened? You had to learn to walk. And where does that start from? You start creeping. And then one day you get up on your feet, and then the next thing you know, you take a little step, and mom is all excited if she's able to see it. Her dad is all excited, like, yay! Look at my baby. And then what happened from there? You start taking more step. You gradually start taking bigger step and bigger step. Next thing you know, you're running. When did that happen? You're like, wow. Mom is like, wow. Dad is like, wow. So now that we're an adult, that's what life is about. Some people may achieve it in a fast span. Some people may not. But just know that God never leave your side. And whatever you want to achieve, you're able to achieve it as long as you put your mind to it. All right? So how do we silence the noise outside? What your goal is? What's your short-term goals? I think I told you guys in my last episode, my short-term goals is to, I'm trying to get back in I wanted to get in the gym. I wanted to gain back my weight. But most importantly, I wanted to figure about myself out figure out about my lane and what I needed to do and focus on that because I felt like I've lost my job that I was very passionate about after my accident. I've lost my passion and creativity. I'm such a creative person. I have 2 businesses. One that I started from 2021 is called Hearts of Shades. I never 100% get to launch that business because of outside noise and negativity that I let get into my head. And I kind of lost my confidence in my business. And when I look back today, I'm like, wow. Samantha, you were doing amazing and you were doing everything by yourself. How you let others stop you from something that you're so passionate about? That's the devil in disguise. Jealousy from other people. And sometimes, how does that happen to us? We let other people negativity demote us and from our purpose or our mission of what we want to be. Sometimes we may be weak. Sometimes we may be going through some things right there at the moment and we're in a vulnerable place and people that we look up to are maybe very important people, quote unquote, that we think is very important to us. They may say something and it may trigger something from within us and make us stop pursuing a goal, not knowing that, listen, you're on the right path of doing what you needed to do for yourself, for you. So it's all about reevaluating your step, yourself, and put those long-term and short-term goals in spec. I know I feel like I'm kind of like a bit over the place, not really over the place, but respectfully, I want us to get this together. And respectfully, as I said to you guys, this right here, this podcast is about letting you guys know about my journey, how I'm getting back into things, finding about myself. Because these days, I'm in a silent mode. I've just been feeling silent. So my birthday was, fast forward, my birthday was 2 weeks ago. And I took a lot of birthday pictures, videos, went out for dinner. But it was one of those birthdays where I kind of reflect. So I wore these shoes where I think it was back in 2019. I wore these heels. And for my birthday, I was able to wear the heels. And it really got me emotional because since my car accident in 2022, it was my first time actually wearing heels for my birthday, and I was kind of emotional. But other than from that, there's other things in my life that got me emotional too, because I felt like for this birthday, I should have been further in life because I had so much things planned, and I've just been really sitting back. I felt like I've been praying a lot these days. Like I've been really praying a lot, and it's just like I want to get closer to God because I feel like God has a purpose. He's trying to teach me something. He's trying to teach me something. Beat and teach them. He's trying to teach me something, and sometimes I feel like we can miss the mark sometime, or we can miss our blessing. And when we have a bright and clear vision, we can actually see what the Lord is actually trying to guide us through. And I'm just asking God in these last 2 months to just, whatever blinders I have over me, just take it off, God. This podcast that I started for a reason. It's called Stay in Your Lane for a reason. I know I'll always be swerving and curving, but God, let me tell y'all, God can stay in more than one lane. And when I say that is, God can stay in my lane and He can stay in your lane. And when we swerve out of our lane, He will bring us back in our lane. And it's for us to find back that purpose, that drive of what we really came on this earth for, and the things that we need to pursue. In knowing that we all have a purpose on this land. So don't let the devil control you. You understand? So I don't know. I just been talking about God. But these last 2 months, I've been very silent. I kind of take a step back. For my birthday, I'm like very active on Instagram, social media. I kind of take a step back. I didn't even upload any of my photos, and they look real good. I look real good.
Who you telling?
All of y'all, I look real good. Yes, I look real good. I had a 2 outfit change, pink and red. I look so beautiful, like Miss World. But I haven't posted any of my photos and stuff. And I'm like, these days, I just want to get in tune with myself 100%. I want to regain back my focus in focusing on what matter within real life, within myself, and cultivate my path in figuring out things. And also whatever mission God is trying to strive me on, I want to be able to do all of that. I want to be able to do all of that. So these days, I'm in my silent era, and sometimes we just have to take a step back and evaluate ourselves. It's the end of 2 more months. Let's get it together. Let's prepare for 2025. Let's achieve those short-term goals. It's never too late. We got over 60 days. There's a lot that can be done over 60 days. Just know that it's never too late. If you have served out of your lane for 2024, let's figure it out. How are we going to get back in that lane? But first, I want you to believe in yourself, and I want you to believe in God. In whatever you do, put God first and know that one step at a time, right? So I have something. It said, the greatest way to appreciate is not just using words, but living them through your action. So create a vision board to manifest your creative goals. And I want you to treat your mindset as though your future depends on it, because it does. Okay? So you can use your phone for creativity, download like different apps, book, poetry, and then use those to actually help foster a positive mindset. Things that you love to do, reading or anything like that, and just stop scrolling on social media, when you're bored. Let's use our time for these few months that's remaining to either get closer to God or find a purpose in something that's going to be meaningful. You understand? So, because when things ain't working out, it's okay to take a step back, analyze, and find a new way to reach your dreams. We got this. We will definitely make it out. And I just come and I hope someone out there understand these words, Next week, I'll be giving you guys a next word of wisdom, my journey on where I'm at right now. And it's midterm, and midterm has been really stressing, but I'm getting it and I'm figuring it out. And I just know that this podcast is going to become so big, and I'm going to create such a safe space for many people out there to just come and share their story and owning their story and just give their testimony, because we got to inspire others and we got to help others. You understand? So do something that doesn't require a screen. Give your eyes and your mind a break, okay? Create a dedicated workplace that inspires you. And I want all of you to actually do that. So I'm going to leave you guys with a quote. And as I'm getting closer to my God, trust in God's timing, for it is perfect, okay? Train your eyes to see God's love, and amazing things will happen for you. Because faith, what a beautiful way of saying to God, yes, I believe in you. You are amazing. Matthew chapter 21, verse 22 said, if you believe, you will get anything you ask for in prayer. So pray and God will give. Have as much faith in yourself as God has in you, and you are invisible. So again, don't beat yourself up. You got this. We got this. And we will definitely make it through. Okay, let's get some music. Ready? Set. Gold. Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Remember, it's not, sometimes we don't fail to plan. Sometimes we don't, how the saying go? Some people don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. You got to start as unknown, finish unforgettable. Start with fear, because it will conquer all. So remember, it's not about perfect. It's about effort. And when you implement that effort into your life, every single day, that's where transformation happens. That's how change occurs. Keep going. Remember why you started. Let's go. Let's get it. Again, my name is Samanta. I'm the vice president of the business club, also the president of the podcast club. You guys check out us on YouTube, Stay in Your Lane, also on Spotify. And again, if you want to get an interview with me, come over to the Dasher. Thank you guys for listening. Drop a comment. Let me know how you guys feel about this episode. And I hope to inspire someone out there and motivate. Just know you got this. You're not alone, and you're amazing, and you're beautiful. I love you guys. Bye. Stay in your lane, okay? Bye. Oh.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.